Unim say Ghana eyo man a nyame yɛhyira yie pa. Nyame yɛhyira yie bibie bi. Ye ɔse yɛnya asɔman bi nyame de yɛhyira yie. Na ayana amanfo bebree, even foreigners no, they think why is Ghana still not developing? Because Ghana has everything that is supposed to have as a nation. We are proud of it. We are proud of everything that we have as a nation. You understand? So, Obia Martina Wajin was a no. Makoya economics or school there, but economics now I said who you have baby I'm said I'm fine yet, you know. I said who some pass will be any idea. To meet one and imagine who answered about your mind or mind papa, the job my home. So that be a Ghana be 2 point to me. Ding I'm a Ghana. I'm a game I'm a Ghana and I'm so. I mean could be say I say I don't know upon everything that we have as a nation, we are still poor. We are still poor. Seriously, we are poor. Like, check it, international communities, almost and find this almost they buy the poor countries in Africa. Ghana is part of it. What I said, somewhere 2008, 2009, we were told that Ghana is now in the what do you call it, the middle income, being a middle income earner country or something like that. But yet, still, you won't be crying for we are not crying the infamy. So I decided to go to AI and ask AI a thought-provoking question. Say, I didn't know Ghana, yeah, poor. So on my AI when I'm going to AI, say, why is Ghana still poor after all the rich natural resources Ghana has? And you know what AI told me? AI, I listed some number of maybe as a nation, yeah, Emma, yeah, poor, Ama, yeah, basa. So AI, a question that gets to the heart of many African countries' development challenges, you know, because African countries, yeah, Africa is so rich in resources, but they are poor in pocket. So, international communities, or media houses now, and your mom in access Africa is very, very poor. So, AI, am some key factors be access Ghana, the poor, Saint in a poor, George, a coin be a first one, you bit me a free, a poor nature, and now you mindset, about you develop it as a nation. So, this is what AI told us. First key, some key factors AI demand. First key was dependence on primary commodities. Just say primary commodities your cocoa, your bauxite, your timber, and depending on. I don't know who say it's part of a Ama nation, Ghana no. Yeah, poor sending a now Chile say Ghana's economy is heavily reliant on export of raw materials like gold, cocoa, and oil. This makes it vulnerable to fluctuations in global commodity prices. AI can't answer me because and I'm saying rely only on cocoa and that what do you call it bauxite and we are vulnerable to commodity prices international in the international market because any determine prices for raw materials. No, we don't determine them. They determine, especially for cocoa. See, our market, they buy from us. We only send the raw material, so they will determine the price of our person and look at who be any import. Also, say limited industrialization and value addition. The AI patch say as a nation, Ghana no, the industries in are poor. We need industry to turn our raw materials into somewhere value added or finished goods. So the buyer you beat me then and then yes free. So I say Ghana's manufacturing sector is underdeveloped, which means the country doesn't benefit from value addition and job creation that comes with processing and manufacturing each raw materials. You understand? The industry sector no, and yet idea you manufacture your raw materials, you're turning it into value added or something finished goods and now something like cocoa, you need chocolate, now you export it and make more money. And then the third point was inefficient institutions and corruption. Same way about it. Inefficient institutions and corruption. It's not easy. Corruption has been on the map of many people, but only one can you book on to mean cafe. Corruption right back and center. But be a corruption. AI, Tiabruchile who say corruption, Ghana have I know one thing and it's not Ghana in developing. So what I say? I say weak institution, corruption and bureaucratic inefficiencies hinder the effective management of natural resources and the economy as a whole. So I did be saying short, ebia, you bit my idea way, na aboa or mine ye, that be just say ɛfa baabi tentententententen yɛsɛ yɛbɛkɔ wei yɛfrɛ akɔ regional yɛfrɛ akɔ hwan director wei bɛsan it at the end of the day adeɛ na ɔsɛ nka ɛyɛ na yɛ in time na yɛtumi nya so mfasoɔ no na adeɛ no delay na mfaso papa bi anyɛ dɛn ama so ade aseɛ yɛbɛyɛ route government bi ba Oba be initiate kwan bi and project bi. And I'm so no free so into the next government say, but when say, oh yeah, it is going into the credit of the previous government into on yet. Because or yet the Ghanaians will praise the previous government say, oh no, any initiative. So they will leave it there and then taxpayers' money wasted. So we can be in Ghana as a nation. Here I say, they are poor. We are also lack of investment in human capital. Yakusku bebre, Yakusku bebre, yabubu degree, PhD near there, but still, I see a lucky human capital. Now, I say Ghana's education and healthcare system face significant challenges which affect the country's ability to develop a skilled and healthy workforce. And so, do you know me? Do you know me? Do you know the degree and the A4 do I yeah, Yakusku all right, but there's nothing coming out of it. In the paper being free. School ni akọ just book ebietrim theory aspect but practicality no any ho. So lack of investment. We thought say we have invested so much into human, but we are not, especially for the free SHS, for instance. The government thinks that we're investing much into education for, but nipa ni wie secondary school anya no ano. And in our system no after secondary school no ntimi nya adwuma bia. Adwuma bia no e befa. Adwuma be na befa. Oh, betumi tu aka after secondary school betumi tu aka 1,000 Ghana cedis a month. It's never possible. So I know become and develop it as a nation. And then at the fifth point, dependence on foreign aid and debt. We are always begging people, other foreigners, other countries to give us money to develop our own nation. Meanwhile, what they are giving us is a peanut of what we have in resources. And in aid, a peanut. Because at the end of the day, our companies and are mining all our natural resources. You understand? But we are no a peanut out of it as aid. So we are always going to them to beg for them to give us meagre money be say permanent economy. So we are always indebted to them. So the taxpayers are always suffering. You understand? We can be in Ghana, a poor country. AI and more the buying. So these are the critical 5 pointer. While let's say Ghana, we are underdeveloped or we are poor because of this. Or we are normal key factors. The points I'm making on the advance and the reversal and the other ways are a bit maybe solve your challenges. I said diversify the economy. And not just say we shouldn't only rely on our primary commodities, this cocoa, bauxite, timber, and no. We should diversify, enter into other ways of farming, and then but agric no cry say no. So Kenya one a country or agric as a course. Obi oko school bia no opa na wo ye, but English someone's foreign language in a course where a die need. If you fail in English, you won't get admission in the various universities. But if you fail in a Greek, you can go to university. But I'm asking, yet a brofo pounds accommodate does it make sense? You become brofo, arrest control rate, but accommodate doesn't make sense. I don't think it make because it doesn't. So and then also diversify economy. And the second one also invest in human capital. First, also lack of investment in human capital. And one of my points is invest in human capital. How are we going to invest in our human capital? We have to make sure that our education system shouldn't be based only on theory. Say you the abrofon the amayen old name on better no one because we should infuse that kind of practicality. It shouldn't be say obi akọ school do baby and sign with access to some kind of job be no it shouldn't be so I'll say obia enya share say the be ya enya wa akọ school do echi nkwa na be chima head aye ejuma investing in human capital shouldn't be say omonko school and cost free SHS no mko suesua books na no momra oba ontimi fa ha makora mbo duam adeya we an channel school you understand so these are some of the things we need to do as a nation. And then the second one, the third one, improve institutional governance. Institutional governance. First point, a problem no. Or say inefficient institutions and corruption. So institutions now Ghana have, they are inefficient. And what say improve institutional governance. Say no patch. Ghana your mind here. Say a two na party biba. Leader no beba. He is in control of everything in Ghana. So it's like too much power in one hand, too much power in one person. So he decides the destiny of the nation. Say onoka na one follower, ono ma wajuma no, obetumi afire at any point in time. So these are some of the things that Ghana they face here. I'm mining them because president and yi obia, any IGP, chief of defense staff, any CEOs, any call judges, a whole lot. You understand? So basically, no, a man I say, or mine to me, as a president in inside. And say if president never, that's what will be a sebi, or bad dream face, I was any and maybe no ye, kokotakoa. Do you be on to make a hushy? Who dare you to question him? Because oh yeah, Rob, even if you were a CEO, now questioning now, one way the money man, which you fire, it will be for so every CEO, every minister, everybody is trying to work to what? To what do you call it? I just said the best so president, then everybody is working for the president. So president this year say this year and the who are you to question him? That is another problem if facing Ghana as a nation, Ghana in developing. So I know now to me, no me who say we do campaign time in a election year. Everybody trying so be a okabima party A party B or yeah say the bear as a party in power or being a position because the moment a party in power government in charge of the president is in charge of everything into one will be if whether the person qualifies to be there or not. Once our customer radio so I campaign, I did the idea bought previous government a cheap. Now we're not buying a there also in your position. Into your position now, then they try to abuse their position. I didn't hear. Now buying naba. Only one so comfortable. We can be in Ghana as a nation. Yeah, young na the BBI the as a constitutions, you know, they are not working to serve the interest of the people, but they are working to serve the interest of the president. And to say president is I say more sector we say na me person me whether it will benefit the nation or not. Once our president is not candidate, you have to what will be. Yes, and not can be. And Ghana. So if as a nation, better not even if it needs constitutional amendment to crown a bit more amend the constitution, you know. Now, I say government shouldn't appoint everything. They should the constitution should be amended in such a way, say, any government be appointed will be like the institution itself no, can appoint their leaders. Once they are passed through from the rank, they can appoint their leaders, and the government will serve as a check. So they what checks and balances, no. So what I said, but Ghana here say what checks and balances. We have the judiciary, the legislature, and the executive. But they come here and say the legislature and the judiciary, no more share executive nothing because too much power in one person. And look at Ghana, they say yeah poor no power. And at the fourth one was also promote local content and value. Promote local content and value. I don't know what point we eat everything imported. We eat everything that akwasi broni ediamaye. Even our own culture, we don't value it. You understand? And Pabua, Atadie, Ediane, everything we import it. Ghana has become an import-based country. But you know what? Ghana is importing so much because the same people importing into the nation, they are all part of the political gangs. Yes, they are all part of the political gangs. So at the end of the day, checking the cost of production in the whole country, you know, they think is very costly. It's expensive because we are coupled with doomso. So what I say, coupled with high charges in energy. In the end of the day, we check transportation, if fuel prices are cost running at the idea. Then production line work Ghana hand and that costing so much. So when they compare as in importing from other countries, you understand? This is the reason why the term, what do you call it, dumping in economics comes in. Whereby a country, a product that you produce with the crop, no more than sense or they call foreign land. Because I don't the crop at the end, when you're on the profit base, maybe they are carrying a surplus into what they call the foreign land. No, the scaffold or near the omoka. Why enjoy supernormal profit? So our indigenous here, no, our importers, if you say, the coffee free China, a coffee free Thailand, no, the bar, no, but tony ha at exorbitant prices, or more money than so be producing wa. That is the problem. And in Ghana, instead they be a CD, they depreciating, not foreign currency, they are appreciating. That is the reason why. Because at the end of the day, we are taking so much money, our currency, you know, so much money, so much of it to buy one currency. So there's pressure on foreign currency. You understand? At the end of the day, when the demand is high, especially the price will increase. When people are demanding too much of a particular thing, the price of that thing will automatically shoot up. ɛno na esi ama sisi a yɛsidi ɛne nam ho ahwan no. That is the reason why. So AI actually said these are some of the things that ama Ghana yɛyɛ poor. So what I say. So we should promote our local content and value. Let's eat Ghana. Let's wear Ghana. Let's do everything Ghana. Let's establish factories to turn our fruit into fruit juice. So the buyer young kakra sugar. Na yɛ mɛ 500 fruit juice. Wahani yɛ nonom. Na yɛ nyare. Na yɛ sanko hospital sanko tia. A whole lot. A whole lot. I had another upon studio. Don't forget to subscribe. Then the fifth one was to foster a culture of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Yeah, dear near Benoit. Or say no baby. You understand? Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is also and kayako school ye. Nanka ye war system be at least you have a plan. Maybe I want to enter into farming. So farming now a person be run. We have a banker. If I go there with my planner, they can assist me with loan. So the day they will come and assess my place now. Maybe I'm person there farming, the commodity I want to involve myself in, and then I'm person the market base near the idea now. They have to do all these feasibility studies. I don't know okay fine. Then I'm liable to your friend is saying loan. You understand? So I'm a loan. Now come there year juma. I don't the day. Me start here juma now. I also employ people. Entrepreneur no yeah no bibi. And the no bibi now I employ people to come and join me to eat. So the bank will be there. But here is the case ube wi school. Sika woni bi woni adwuma. Okope bank, okope be no way. Bank bie ni ho a e wo Ghana ha. E ready. So be ma some huge amount of maybe 1 million Ghana cedis self acquire business and after start business. No, they won't do that. They won't do that because we know how our marketing be then. So it all boils down to our curriculum no. School na no. As I don't the day, you could see a chance. You are waiting for people to employ us before we can get something to it. So we have to look at this and then try to make this nation a better place. So these are some of the points AI, LST say we can be in Ghana, yeah, poor. What do you think about this? As a nation, what must we do? Should we always follow the politics side? Say, but yeah, say who say what we school now Ebola, join other team, say the mobile power, also bring a benefit and answer them. Should we always continue doing this? And when we continue doing this, does it have a future? Say that's in Chilimano, almost being faso there. No. So as a nation, let's come as people and then Jojo know what is better for us. This nation belongs to us. And we will be you took quite a honey bed. Yeah, so enemy, your mindset say we can develop from here. Now attitudinal changes. There will be a juma near my year and the year. So there be a daching chimbabina some faso. The Biana make say we study Kwame Nkrumah books be now share near Kwame Nkrumah year. Even in his 7-year development plan, of which he only did 6 years now. I'll share near more year. We think that that man was a messiah. But I don't believe and crucified. So this is what I have for you today. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And then braha na yenu nkomo ni nsua de ni enkyerɛkyerɛ bibia bi wɔ ha wale ase within the course support. Don't forget to subscribe and then share comment bibia wo utum bia fato ho na yensua de next time no saa mi a notification bell no so anytime bia be post video bia na so say de aka. So Ghana, my mother country, Ghana your mother country, let's do our best to put Ghana on the globe until we meet again. You know what it is.